Aura. This word has been used around the internet for a while now. Everybody wants aura nowadays, which has now led to everybody aura farming. No other form of media farms aura better than video games. Video game characters get so much time to flex and just show off how cool they are. So the question really comes down to, what is aura farming? Is there a difference between aura and aura farming? And which video game characters do it the best? Let's break down the words first so we can understand the true meaning of aura farming. Today's lesson, we're gonna learn about two different terms, aura and then aura farming. We're gonna break down these two words. And the first word we're gonna break down is farming. The definition of farming is taking care of the harvest and the livestock, which is why they are farmers, like Farmer John or Farmer Joe. Mama, ha! Anyways, farmers would wake up butt crack in the morning to take care of their livestock and their harvest. They would brush their horses, they would milk their cows. They had to take care of their farm because especially back then, if they did not take care of their farm, they did not have food to survive. So they had to do this every day. So the term farming and farmers, if you boil it down, it means kind of the repetitive action of doing something. So farming, pretty easy to understand, I would say. Now, aura is the little more tricky one. In a science term, it surrounds all of us. So technically we all do have aura. A good representation of aura is the classic Dragon Ball Z. So that energy that surrounds Goku when he goes Super Saiyan is aura. That's kind of cool. Aura in the internet term means you're just that guy or woman, I don't discriminate. You ooze confidence. Synonyms or words that were used instead of aura back in the day were swag, cool, and just swagmeister-tastical. I don't know if I spelled that one right. So now that we know both these words, we're gonna put them back together. So we know farming is a repetitive action of doing something or growing something. And aura is just that guy. So you're repetitively becoming that guy. Now here's where it gets interesting. Just because you're aura farming does not mean you have aura. A good example, we're going back to the Dragon Ball, is Piccolo. We all know Piccolo for the aura farming goat he is. He's always looking fresh in his outfits. He's always posted up somewhere crazy. But then when push comes to shove, what happens? He gets his ass beat. Another example is Vegeta. He always has dope outfits. He always looks cool. He always gets his ass beat. That means these two do not have aura. They are aura farmers. So now that we understand the meaning of aura and then aura farming and how they are two separate things, let's get back to the original video and talk about each one of these characters. Back to you, you sexy guy. We're gonna start off with a simple one. This man just has aura. Doomslayer, this man doesn't even speak. He just murders. He kills enemies with his bare hands. Hello, can you do that? Maybe, you could be. I'm not gonna test that theory if you are that type of guy. And then eventually, just to be funny, he gets a chainsaw. And then later on down the line, he gets a sword. I can't fathom how many weapons he gets when he could just kill somebody with his bare hands. The armor is fantastic, but what really puts it over the edge is that mink coat. He's not just running through hell, he's walking through hell on the runway. There ain't no reason this man need a mink. What he gonna do with that? You think he's cold? He's in hell. Why does he need a mink? Because it's aura. So if Doomslayer doesn't need to do anything and he just is aura, on the opposite end, someone that needs to constantly do something is an aura farmer, and the perfect candidate for that is Leon Kennedy. I'm sorry, Leon. I love Resident Evil and I love you, but you're an aura farmer that does not get aura. There is no reason by Resident Evil 6, you're almost pushing 40, and you still got your same boy band haircut. That time of your life is over with. You can shave your head. You can change your hairstyle. It's okay. Leon Kennedy goes through a few different outfits, but there's only one outfit I like, and it's the bomber jacket. Some can argue the leather jacket too is good. I don't like it. The bomber jacket is the only outfit that Kennedy pulls off, which is a shame because halfway through Resident Evil 4, it disappears. I know you guys probably seen these clips around the internet where he's just doing unnecessary backflips and just any type of acrobatic moves in general. For example, his most iconic backflip, this one right here. Why is my man doing a whole backflip? Take a step back, assess the situation, and you'll realize you didn't need to do a backflip. If it makes you laugh, that's not aura, that's funny. We see the flips, you can do a flip. And then, oh man, the one-liners? I don't know where you get your material from. The material is bad though.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Best line to ever come out of Leon Kennedy's mouth, and then it just plummets from then on out. Everything else he says is just terrible. And then finally, Leon, I could have not mentioned any of the other aura farming moments you did, but because of this, you're cringe. Constantly gooning over Ada Wong, which we all should, but not pursuing her. Bruh. You do quote unquote all this cool stuff and you don't even acquire a bag. As the famous quote goes, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And Leon Kennedy, you're missing every single shot. Leon Kennedy, I pronounce you the king of aura farming, but you do not have aura. Now here's where it gets interesting. You can actually be aura and also constantly farm aura without it being cringe. The perfect example, Bayonetta. Bayonetta is 7 feet tall, 1 inch shorter than Shaq, and taller than every other single character I'm going to mention in this video. Look at Shaq. Now look at Bayonetta. There's no reason a 7-foot woman should be this agile and acrobatic. And she does it effortlessly. Does not need to try. It just comes to her. She does have one-liners like Leon, but she executes them way better than him.
I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town.
I could not see Leon doing that. Every single outfit she wears hits. Tell me an outfit that she doesn't pull off. You said her birthday suit? You freaking sicko. This is my favorite outfit right here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the big hat. Maybe she reminds me of Resident Evil baddie as well. I don't know. The confidence that she oozes is overwhelming. If an actual woman like Bayonetta walked up to me with that type of confidence, what would I do? I don't know, because I have a girlfriend. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that's too much confidence, and I would not be able to handle that. And the main reason that she is also still an aura farmer, always hitting a pose, doing the piccolo. Do you see my outfits? Do you see how I'm flexing on you as I murder you? And then she wear glasses, which is kind of cute. Another character that has both is Batman. Now listen to this, guys. Batman's actual career, he makes a living off of aura farming. Batman, the coolest character to ever come out of fiction. A bat, scary, badass, a detective, rich, handsome. So Batman has all of these qualities. Now what makes his career aura farming is he has to be the symbol of fear. He has to intimidate all these villains so they can stay in their lane. You gotta constantly let the word spread that there's a bat on the loose, constantly trying to beat someone up. When you play any of the Batman games, you can hear the thugs talk.
You scared of the big bad bat?
No, not scared exactly, but, well, he broke 3 of my ribs back at the asylum and my arm 6 months ago.
Better make sure he don't come too close then.
They're either scared, they try to act tough, but whatever it is, the whole idea is they're spreading these thoughts into their heads about Batman. So when he sees them, they have some type of emotion towards him. No matter what the emotion is, they are using an emotion to lead their actions, which 9 times out of 10 is not a good thing. He's living in their head rent-free. The classic as well, he's always posted up somewhere high. Batman, we see the fits. We see you up there, dude. Come down, it's okay. This is how deep in the rabbit hole you can go. You can actually have bad aura. Shadow the Hedgehog has aura, but it's not good aura. He's the edge king himself. He's so edgy. Look at my dog. That's some really edginess. He's just as fast as Sonic, but he does it on hover boots. And he glides like he's kind of rollerblading. I actually also wonder, let me know in the comments, is he just as fast on foot or does he need those shoes to be that fast? Of course, we know the iconic Shadow the Hedgehog game where he uses guns. Now, I believe we all look at him and that looks normal. But back when that first came out, did that look normal? Does guns fit Shadow the Hedgehog? No. Bad aura. Not looking good for you, Chief. I'm gonna be honest. In the same game, he also drives a chopper, which that's pretty hard. He also has chaos powers, which are pretty cool. But he's a confused boy. He's a confused, morally gray boy. I mean, just make up your mind, Shadow. Are you a good guy or are you a bad guy? Depending on the situation and what's going on, he could be either. And then also he's naked. If he's wearing shoes, that means he has clothes on. If he has shoes, but nothing else, he's naked. Some honorable mentions, being Kratos, just straight aura. Again, just the epitome of aura. The man killed all the Greek gods. He did some of them with his bare hands. I'm just saying, if you could do stuff like that with your bare hands, you're just goated instantly. Has a beard now. I didn't really like the chin beard, but the full beard fits him so much better. He's a father, goated. He didn't run away from his son. That already gives him aura. The Blades of Chaos and then the axe are both incredible weapons that he uses. But the father thing, I would say, is arguably the best part. The fact that he has his son and he goes from this wild animal to now having to tame and control his little wild animal is a beautiful thing. Instantly is aura. Thank you, Kratos, for being a father. And then last, my king of aura, Master Chief. Halo 2, they were calling him Demon.
But this demon, this Master Chief.
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
You don't get that title from the Covenant for no reason. The armor kind of changed throughout each game, but for the most part, the silhouette and the idea of it stayed the same, which is for a good reason. That armor is spectacular. The respect that his team gives to him for anything he does, it's just, yeah, that's Master Chief for you. Bro said, I'm gonna return this bomb.
Sir, permission to leave the station.
For what purpose, Master Chief?
To give the Covenant back their bomb.
They said, "You right," and let him do it. And then he landed back, and not a single person was sweating or shocked that he just did that. Shows the confidence that he alone also has. This man is not scared of anything. He will push through no matter what and win. Bayonetta's taller than him. And the best part of Master Chief isn't even Master Chief himself. Master Chief acquired the baddest baddie of them all. Master Chief, you freaking goat. Oh my god. Very sad that they're not together. I hope you learned all the aura today.